Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Call to Arms, Gates of Hell Ostfront, where we're playing with the German irregular forces now in a mode presented only to YouTubers and other streamers for the multiplayer that hopefully will come soon to the beta and for this game. By the way, it should be available on Steam, but man, oh man, is this looking cool. This map looks sweet. We're going to go ahead and just try to battle it out with the Soviets here. 2 heroic units versus us. We're playing as the Special Task Force, so we have cool things like the Goliath available, flame tanks, PaK-38s on flatbeds, and also a Bf-110 strike, which would be pretty cool against the Soviets. Thanks again for smashing the like here. Incredibly important to take a quick second to smash that for free, as it helps to promote this game. That's my main objective here, is to try to get more people to play this game and get excited for it when it comes out. As, of course, well, more sales for the developer means we'll see more DLCs and more money that they'll have for more things for us in the future. And there's just simply not enough World War II games and simply not enough RTS games out there. And Men of War Assault Squad and Call to Arms in this game, Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront, do it best. The explosions in this game, the camera shaking, and all the other things that I've seen so far are very delightful and well done. There's a lot of attention put to smaller details in this game that you wouldn't notice without them really, you know, being zoomed in on or pointed out. So it's really delightful to see in this game all the details to multiplayer. And I have high hopes for things like Frontlines and many other game modes coming hopefully soon to this game. We're going to dig in now with the Germans at this farm, and I'm going to try to use some of this. We're going to try to fight a little differently here. Our purpose really isn't to win. It should be more to entertain with the different types of weapons we can wall up the enemy with. Luftwaffe field troops here, Goliath. Definitely want to try to use a Goliath and maybe the SIG gun here, but more importantly, maybe the Nebelwerfer and the airstrike and the Goliath. Anything that has a big boom. We're going to go for big booms today. So we'll see what we can do. We're going to hold the field and try to punish the Soviets. We've got to play to 2,750. Standard game is set to 1,000, so we're a little higher than usual in the points that we're going to try to fight it out with. It's a great position here for the Germans to defend. It's slightly elevated against the farm fields. That's going to be an interesting spot to hold. Very nice. Now, again, think about it. The game is called Gates of Hell Ostfront, right? Perhaps we'll have a western front to go with the eastern front, or perhaps we'll have a far eastern front, a.k.a., you know, Land of the Rising Sun. That battlefield over there on that side. Be kind of cool to see some Japanese battles against the Soviets. All right, machine gunner's already doing some work. Got to put him into his trench there. There we go. Okay, we're going to try to capture this left side, too, against the Soviets. Going to try to do a little more digging in against, boy, the enemy positions that are going to be probably constantly attacking us. If we see KV-1s and T-34s, we might not be able to do much against them until later. We don't really have much in terms of good tanks to deal with them until a little while. Heavy battalion would give us access to a Tiger, but we won't have that this time around. Wow, look at the Soviets just running around like that. Let's get our troops inside those foxholes. There we go. Man, that MG-34 is just rocking. Okay, we're going to try to dig in here. Oh, looks like we got a squad swimming across. Oof. I wish the AI would plan a better route where it would just run across. The swimming is the shorter route, but longer because the obstacle. Oh, and we have ourselves... Wow, early T-34 already? You'd think you'd be seeing armored cars and stuff before that. All right, let's get into cover so that tank can't harass us. Well, let's try to hide inside this farmhouse. We're just looking to capture the flags and hold them a little longer. Yeah, this is what I thought we would see first, is like T-26s. Let's call up a Panzer III to deal with that. We'll try to stay dug in. There we go. Okay, we're going to try to really dig in there. I don't know about this section over here. This could be a bad time. I'm just going to try to hold the flag and hide from the enemy. I can't do much against the T-34 at the moment. We can deal with that armored car, though. I don't even trust the Panzer IV against that T-34. We'd have to deal with that with multiple tanks. Yeah, for real? The Soviets are pushing us out of here? Yeah, I suppose with the multiple tanks they're capturing with. Let's get that T-34, I mean the Panzer III up here, and we'll see if we can hold against the Soviets. Soviets are actually sneaking up behind us. What the hell? Wow. Soviets are outnumbering us, flanking us. Jeez. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Hi there. What the hell is that T-34 doing? Oh, wow. What the hell's going on? Wait a minute. That was a 1943 model, so the game at least is starting in 1943. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to see. Well, let's try to send up a Goliath. So if you don't know what the Goliath is, essentially it's a remote control bomb. Sounds like a little spider crawling around. And it looks like that thing can be very difficult to detect, so hopefully we can push it into enemy lines. Also, since it's not very expensive at all, it's 5 and has a small cooldown, we'll try to kill a bunch of enemy tanks with it. Damn, we're being overwhelmed by tanks. This mid-war is crazy. Like, I need multiple Tigers here. This AI doesn't mess around. I need something a little better than these tanks to deal with those. I just don't trust the F2, really. I need a Stuk 3G at this point. 10 centimeter, eh. The airstrike would be good, but I'm not exactly sure how that would fare against moving targets. Oh, this Goliath might actually be completely undetectable from the enemy, especially in those tanks. They probably won't be able to see something like that coming. Okay, we're just going to try to get troops inside there. The attack on the left has stopped. The enemy has pushed into the flag, but can't find our infantry. Okay, the Goliath is on the way. Wow, there's a lot of tanks out there. Well, at least we did destroy a T-34 with a Panzer III. That's good. About all I would expect for that one. Now, we're going to have to test a few things to see what the tactics for the Goliath can be. First of all, can it drive through fences and such? It can. That makes it a lot more deadly. I was driving and thought I drove through it. Well, there we go. That takes care of a KV-1S. Now we can do that again a few times. Although it seems the enemy's able to shoot at that Goliath way too easily. Well, we'll have to try the BF-110s now. Okay, the enemy's given up on the left side. I'm going to send some infantry over to the right and see if we can attack there. Now, as for the BF-110, unfortunately, vehicles in this game, aircraft, can't really track a tank, so if you tell it to bomb somewhere and the tank moves 10 feet to the left, it can't move. It won't move to engage it. I need to keep line of sight on these tanks if we're going to hit them with an aircraft, so we have to keep sending troops in. We'll be more effective with infantry and special callouts than with the tank. So this is what sets this German group apart, is the fact that they have access to all these different special weapons, essentially. They do get the standard tanks that we've seen some of the other divisions get, or doctrines get, but slightly different. I don't mind taking out a T-34. KV-1's on the move too much. So the groups on the left have to cross the swamp. Groups on the right have to cross the swamp. Group on the left is going to deal with the tanks. Far left side, it's interesting. They gave up on the far northern side. Here we go, BT-7. Gonna go for the T-34 first. And then the BT-7. Damn, I need a KV-1 to sit still for a minute. Okay, our troops are far out here, man. Far out, man. Let's push in and see what they got over there. Damn, the Soviets have, like, pushed us out of the middle. We'll call up another Panzer IV, since they're not attacking ours. These T-34s seem just to be blind. So many times I've played this game now where the T-34 is very effective as a vehicle, but tactical-wise, they just kind of drive past you and don't actually engage. Okay, let's push in here. Looks like the enemy may have just... No, here we go. Alright, let's see what happens with the BF-110s. Ah. 10.5 Pack 38 there. Interesting. I'm going to call that out. Well, let's keep an eye on this BF-110 now. Let's see what happens. Now we have a 10 centimeter AT gun. Oh, this thing's gonna be... Wow. Turbo Blitz. Oh, looks like it actually comes back around. Okay, we're gonna build up with a third tank. I want that center. This thing has literally no armor. This thing could just be... Wow, it's gonna have to be so far in the back. We're gonna drive it back to Berlin. Come on, AI, Jesus. Trying to turn it around. Just trying to get it to turn 180 degrees. Look at this. It's infuriating. Still reversing. Oh my god. Let's call up a fourth tank. It's like we're getting ready in the Ardennes, about to break through the forest or something. Alright, well, the 10.5 centimeter, just to give you an idea, the 7.5 Pack 40 is incredibly effective against tanks of all types. Sometimes it has difficulty, but it can even penetrate vehicles from the front. It just takes a little bit of time. So let's see how we do with this thing and its crazy range. So the BF 110 was definitely worth it. 10 points seems like a fair call out just for a plane to drop a bomb. And I wonder in multiplayer if you'll be able to defend against planes if you call out AA. Kind of interesting to make AA very effective, but then allow for more planes then to be called out. Oh, we're gonna have to babysit this thing. I want to see some irregular missions where it's just you and a squad and like an AT gun like this, and you just have to push through. Like down some long road or something. Alright, so the tanks we know are over there. I feel like we should call out 2 of these just to get, you know, every other gun firing. But we'll call up yet another tank here. Do you boys not have line of sight on that Su-76? I mean, what Su-76? I don't see anything. You either? Okay. Okay, let's get the infantry close again. Okay, they're switching ammo types. That's good news. Nice. There's a problem. Those vehicles seem to be low. At least this thing's fast. 10.7, very fast reload. Very fast vehicle. Damn it, infantry's everywhere out there. Alright, emotional support tank is here. Keep the troops motivated. Push our tanks forward in the middle. I want this middle, damn it. Oh, would you look at that? Another good target for the BF 110. It's entertaining for us. That's fun. hell's the VF-110 doing? Go for the target, bro. This thing is weird. Like, it's got a 10.5 millimeter gun, but it can just fire shells so quickly. That's crazy. It can fire like twice the speed of the Panzer IV there. Here comes the VF-110. Nice. Wow, did they kill all of our infantry? Pretty much. We need more line of sight for the AT gun. Oh, more infantry on this right side. Whoa, damn. Rude. Oh, well, that's KV-2. Back out of there like that never happened. Goodbye. That must have been a KV-2. Alright, we still got a KV-1 on this side. Right there. But he can't shoot us. I don't think. There's that KV-2. We'll try to destroy that KV-2. Where's he going? I guess he left, okay. Alright, the Germans are getting geared up for another attack. KV-2 probably destroyed that tank, didn't it? Yep, it did. I see it on the kill feed. Okay, we're gonna let that squad cover. These other two are gonna move in. Infantry's finally pushing into the center. We got this one. Yep, center is going to be ours soon. .5. Wait a minute. 5 centimeter pack. Wait a minute. Where the hell did I read 10? Oh. Oh, that makes sense. I see now. Well, that explains everything. Okay. Well, now we know. Now we... okay, yeah. Yeah, now... Yeah, the more you know. That's right. The more you know. Okay. So it's a 5 centimeter. The vehicle's designation is 10. Well, that thing's still got a few kills. 2 vehicles and 14 infantry. Pretty damn good. I thought it was a 10 centimeter mounted onto a half track. I wonder if we'll see like the Dicker Max and the there's a different type of vehicle. I always forget the name. similar to the Dicker Max, but they're basically large AT guns that are just mounted onto early tanks. Another one. I should have dropped it between those two. Okay, looks like we might be losing the left side. Nope, we're... yep, maybe. It's really difficult to capture all three positions at once. Ooh, somebody got a kill. I think... I don't know for sure, but I think that 10.5 killed a KV-2, I think. There comes another one. Now has 3 vehicle kills. Damn. It's impressive how easily they can kill infantry with hitting the ground. That used to be a difficulty in the previous Men of War Assault Squad, is that infantry typically had to be killed by machine gun close range, because lobbing a shell at them, the ground would absorb all the HE. But here you can shoot right in the middle of a squad prone and wipe them out. Makes tanks a little more powerful. Oh no. SU-100, why you do this? We're gonna have to kill that thing before it lays eggs. Yeah, let's kill the KV-2. Damn it. We need our bombers up. We got a minute. Maybe we can try to outmaneuver them. The fact that that 5-centimeter pack is still alive is incredible. I thought that thing would get zapped even if it were... I thought it was 10 centimeters, and I was like, wow, I've never heard of this gun, but alright. I'm sure I've seen something like this before, but no. Alright, one tank whipped. I don't know where I'm going to drop it. This KV-2 is moving. I think it's going to go this way. Well, we've taken the center with a few remaining vehicles. Let's see what happens over here. It's going to be a tank battle over here. I should have chose a heavy battalion. What, are you going to shoot at me? KV-2 trying to shoot me in the air? Woo! That aircraft takes so long to come in that it's really... This is only possible against the AI. A player would see that coming a mile away. The only way you couldn't... The only way you'd be able to do that is if, like, for example, if somebody had... If that was an IL-2 and somebody disabled a King Tiger... If a King Tiger was tracked and you wanted to destroy it, that would be the way to do it. Now, we're just going to have a tank battle here. We don't have enough points for all this, though. And I got nothing for tanks. So we still have 140 DP remaining, so of the Goliaths and the airstrikes we've called in, The Goliath is it's not as effective as I was hoping, I think. I guess in a large multiplayer battle, you're not going to know that's going on. A lot of little tanks here. I think I'll just send some more tanks to the middle. The enemy can outplay us with just the sheer number of T-34s and KV-1s they can call in. When I call in a devastating bombing strike, it's still... the enemy just replaces them like 2 to 1. Nice. AT grenade. We've lost all of our tanks now to a counterattack from probably a KV-1. Little armored car there too, so something's protecting it. Are you kidding me? Are we actually capturing this flag? Pretty cool to see the boys running across the battlefield like that. Well, they made it. Well, damn, that lead lets the German take the lead there. Send infantry back to the middle. Panzer III should be able to take out this damn T-26. Su-76, nice, another one down. Yeah, there's so much going on in so many areas, it's going to be hard to keep anybody alive. Looks like a KV-2 armored car moving out. Well, the enemy's added more vehicles to that right side. Damn. Well, I don't know where these guys are gonna like attack from here. I cannot believe. This car actually ran out of ammo. It fired every ammo type it could and it's out. Wow. Well, we could try a 15 centimeter SIG-33, but I think we gotta keep with these airstrikes. I need these tanks to sit still though. Looks like the armored support is coming to the center, which means we are going to capture that flag. Yep. We're just trying to throw all the infantry into the middle now to save our necks here. I need a good target of opportunity with this BF-110. I think we found it with that KV-1 there, but... KV-2 explosion. If we can get the KV-1 and KV-2 to sit next to each other and be completely still, we can score a big kill. Okay, let's call that out. Maybe the plane will hit him. Wow. We've been completely devastated in the center. The only way I can fight out of this is by building up tanks, but the enemy, I swear, has called out more tanks than we could ever even muster. I mean, it's ridiculous, the amount of KV-1s and T-34s. Also ridiculous how long that plane takes to come out. By the time its AI figures out where it's going, it's crazy. Well, that'll be a direct hit on the KV-2 then. Yep. KV-2... I mean, the BF-110 was firing at armored cars on the road, but wasn't able to destroy them. Well, from here on out, rather than doing infantry to try to recapture the center, I think we should send infantry to the flanks, ignore the center. Try to keep the enemy in the center, though, by keeping troops around it. And calling in more tanks as we can. Yeah, we've been able to just absolutely destroy more enemies with the aircraft than we would have with anything else. In fact, I'm going to call up an ammo crate for this armored car to celebrate. Okay, we're going to keep building up with tanks. Wow. Okay, well, we're holding the two flanks here. I can't really fight against the enemy tanks unless I had a Tiger of my own. If I could call in double Tigers, we could clean up the map, I think. It would still be difficult with multiple Tigers, too, as we would have quite a bit of Soviet armor to cut through. And the explosion from a Goliath works both ways. If we call out a Goliath and happens to destroy in our lines near our infantry, which is more than likely where we'd bring it to, that'd be bad times. Well, if we were playing to 1,000 points, the enemy would have won a long time ago. Now that we're playing to 2,750, I'd say that, well, I mean, we've taken the lead now. We're in the lead of points, and we're in the lead of flags captured. And, of course, we're definitely in the lead of kills on the field. At this point, I think the only thing we would do is, like we had before, in order to take the center, we would just need to build up a large group of tanks to recapture it again. And with the enemy presenting its flank for all of the KV-1s on the field, it keeps liking to show the side of T-34s and KV-1s. It must really like playing with us to kind of keep us in the match like that. We'll go ahead and destroy one more KV-1 in the center, if we can, with the aircraft, and we'll call in another tank, which we're a few points away from calling in another one. Tanks are on the move too often, though. Looks like the enemy's going for the flank again. Let's find out what vehicle they've got here. Probably just another KV-1 that drove into the line. That looks like an armored car and a couple of small vehicles. let's hit that. Alright, we'll let whatever happens on the right, and we'll let whatever happens happen in the center with the tanks. Aircraft, unfortunately, is going to be too late. As you can see, the AI still is not even present on the map. We called out that aircraft a long time ago. Still no sign of it. There, finally. Yeah, that takes too long. Aircraft must be fast, both in their spawn and their time on target. Well, at least it'll kill infantry. Alright, let's let the tanks push through again. There we go. Well, we're still in control of the right side. In terms of vision, we can see more than the enemy can. So we could call out more airstrikes. We just got to know exactly what's there. Well, let's be honest, the hardest thing is going to be actually hitting that target. Armored car is loaded up again with ammo. Crazy. I see this battle going on forever. Damn. It's like the one they talk about in 1984. Just never seems to stop. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. This one I could just see going on for like another hour. Without Tiger tanks or whatnot, this would be very difficult. So the way to really play this would be with, you know, like another AI who specializes in Tiger tanks and whatnot to devastate the KV-40s, sorry, the T-34s and the KV-1 1940s. Also, I guess we're also playing, I've been playing a lot of these with different CP and things modified, so been pretty cool to see, I must say. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.